Like, I think one of the best things that happened yesterday when we made the ice cream base, and I put the chef to taste it, and he said, "This reminds me of my childhood." I said, "Yes." So there we are, you know. It's just that flavor of the forest. My name is Sasu Laukkonen. I'm head chef and owner of restaurant Sommelier in Helsinki. So then the inspirations come from the reality. It's no illusion. It's not like I don't spend time in the kitchen thinking, I want this shape and it has to be white or red. You know, I get ingredients and we start tasting them, combining them, and then it just goes forward. It's a very natural process. And sometimes you get these creative like gaps. You're standing in the forest looking down and you go, what do I do now? You know? But it has given me a lot. We just counted because I wanted to know, there was a questionnaire from Lapland, from the university, how many wild herbs do you use? And so counting trees and plants and berries, we came to 46. You have to be smart to be in the forest when they're actually growing, to pick them, pickle them, or dry or salt or whatever you want to do, you know, make oil and then freeze the oil for the winter. So yeah, and also I have child labor, my daughter. It's a serious joke because I need to let her know what grows around her to understand that this can be used for food. It's like that upcoming generation. The more they know, the more they can handle and utilize. Now, for first, we're serving a snack. Just one bite snack. So it's going to be a crispy flat bread with cumin, and it's kind of brushed with malt. We're going to use some smetana and some pike roe. So it's a mixture of maybe a bit of Russian how to use smetana and onion and fish eggs, and then my crispy flatbread from home. The first course, the starter course, is going to be a tartare made from venison meat. So the venison is quite gamey, so we're actually going to flavor the meat with baked beetroot and pickled beetroot, and then berries. So it is a meat dish, but it's actually totally controlled by root vegetables and berries. For second course, I'm making a soup because I know that soups in my culture and here in Russia, they're very important, you know, for the warm feeling and all of this. So I'm just going to make a soup with topinambur, porcini mushrooms, and coffee. Because porcini and coffee and topinambur are very, very good friends. Very good friends. So it's going to be a simple puree soup with topinambur, also baked in the oven, made crispy with the skins. And then a white milk foam with the taste of coffee. So a smooth soup, like not that many crunchy bits and stuff. Because the next course is made with cod. So thick, good cod. Now we got some radishes, which is amazing. We got them with the leaves. So we cut down the leaves and we made an oil with the leaves. Now the cod is lightly cooked in the radish leaf oil, and then we serve it with turnips and radishes, just on top, very crunchy. And we make a mayonnaise with baked turnip. So that really condensed big taste as a mayonnaise with it. After the cod, we make a main course with pork neck. We've cooked it now 10 hours in big bits. So first into salt water to just clear all the taste. Then into vacuum bag and 85 degrees over 10 hours. So it's totally soft. We're going to serve it with a sauce made from dried porcini mushrooms. So very thick taste with all of the liquid from the pork, from the cooking process. On the same plate, we're going to have cabbage, like just normal white cabbage, sliced up, roasted on all sides, black, thin black, like this, and then cooked also for 10 hours. On the side, we're gonna serve a mashed potato, hearty mashed potato with dried chanterelle mushroom. Now for dessert, so what I brought with me was with my daughter just the day before. We were in the forest clipping juniper needles. So we made a light green ice cream with the needles of the juniper. With the ice cream, we're gonna make meringues with juniper berry taste. And then we serve a warm compote on the side with lightly salted blueberries and brown butter. Yeah, so all the sugar is in the meringue and in the ice cream. And when you take a warm compote with no sugar and a little bit of salt, it totally changes the concept. In total, what I always say to chefs is just trust your own feelings. It feels like Star Wars. It's like, you know, you Luke, I am your father. It's, you know, it feels like a joke, but it's really not. So, for the chef to be able to cook what he wants, what he feels, what he knows, what he can do perfection with, the clients need to make it happen, right? So for the clients, the people around the chefs and the restaurant owners, I'm always saying, give them a chance, support them, you know? And to the chefs, I go, trust your feelings, Luke, you know? I'd really love to see you guys in Helsinki. See you there.